technology is what moves civilization forward. Hopefully it doesn't kill us all.
What's up, guys? Leslie Robbins here for Young Hollywood, coming to you from the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, where the biggest stars are proving that science is sexy. Airbnb mixing with some science in Hollywood. I think that's a pretty hot combination.
I couldn't agree more. I'm so excited to be here tonight. Tonight is all about celebrating science and the scientists who are at the forefront of discovering what's next, bringing knowledge of how our world works.
Everybody who is here today who's winning a prize represents sort of an incredible journey of perseverance, the importance of basic research, and the opportunity for all young people to say, like, that could be us.
Take me back to your math and science days. Were you a genius in those classrooms?
If you saw my report cards, it was so awful. I was such an awful student. I mean, in everything but math and music, and math being, sort of related. It is a science, I guess. Is it?
I loved biology. I went to the College of William and Mary, had a fantastic education there, and I had a Bio 101 professor, Dr. Corson, who was so brilliant and mesmerizing that I said, I've got to leap into the lab, I've got to get on a white coat, I've got to find out more about mitochondria and what goes on in our cells. And then chemistry kind of stopped me, because I do not have that kind of a brain.
I thought maybe I wanted to study physics in college, and that's when I realized I was not Mozart. Sometimes you realize that that's not where your God-given talents are, unfortunately.
Who do you want to talk to inside, and what would you even ask them?
I always like to meet interesting people and learn things. So, I think there's a lot of smart people out there. Many breakthroughs are happening all the time.
Apparently my dinner date is Lizzo. So I'm really excited to sit with her and we have a couple of things in common, I think, musically. So that'll be fun.
Well, last year I kind of talked off Mr. Shore's ear a little bit. I took a quantum class in the fall last year and it blew my mind, and so we actually learned about his algorithm in class, and so this event was just kind of life-changing for me because I got to ask him so many questions. Hopefully I didn't bore him too much. This year I took some aero-astro classes, so fingers crossed for some space themes, I guess.
We live in the most interesting of times, don't you think? Like, there's supposed to be like that Chinese curse, may you live in interesting times, and but I think we live in the most interesting of times. Is that a curse?
And what would you like to bring to the times right now?
Well, I think perhaps a message of hope and optimism, that we want to be excited about the future and inspired to see what happens next. And I'm glad that that Yuri Milner's doing the Breakthrough Prize, because I think technology is what moves civilization forward. It saves lives and makes life interesting.
The Breakthrough Prize ceremony for me means that we've done a good job with our science bringing medicines to treat people with CF. That's why we get started in this field, is to make a difference for people with our work. And so this tells me we've done that.